Today, we are not talking about looks, money, or status. We are not even going to talk about confidence the way it is actually defined as per pop culture. But today, we are going to explore a deeper concept, a deeper energetic concept, which is actually taught even in the Vedic teaching as well. Because the number one quality that actually makes a man attractive is not something that you can fake or you can fabricate. It is something very ancient, it is something very spiritual, I would say, because it depends on his energy. And that is what makes him truly magnetic. And this energy, as per the Vedic teachings, is known as Tejas. And this is the one thing that actually draws a woman in, makes her feel safe, and even attracted to the man in the very first place. So, let's explore how this quality actually makes a man attractive in this video. If you're new here, I'm Vesh and I'm a men's relationship coach and I help men heal with their traumas, attachment issues, and wounded masculinity in order for them to pursue meaningful connection with women. Now, if you want to work on yourself, your attachment style, your abandonment traumas, even your self worth and confidence, you can reach out to me through Instagram to book a one on one consultation with me. You will find the link to my Instagram in the description box below. Please send me the keyword coach so that I know you are reaching out to me to book a consultation with me. Now, without any further ado, let's get into the video. So, what exactly is Tejas? So, as per Vedic teachings, Tejas is basically the inner glow. It's the radiance that a man actually carries that makes him very magnetic. It is your spiritual glow, it is a shine that your soul is actually carrying, which even communicates without you having to even speak a word. Have you ever noticed some people, they walk into the room and everyone's eyes kind of turn towards that person? There is a presence that person actually carries, and that is basically the aura of this person. So, our aura is the energetic field around our human body. Now, this exists in the state of plasma, which we cannot see with our human eyes. Now, before you say anything like these are all very esoteric concept, let me tell you one thing. Just because you don't see something like air doesn't mean that air doesn't exist. It's there all around us. So, around our human body, there are two particular kind of aura which actually other people can feel. So, the first one is the inner aura, and the second one is the outer aura. The inner aura is basically something that exists 1 foot beyond your body, and the outer aura is about like 1 meter beyond your body. Now, some people who actually meditate a lot, do a lot of spiritual work, they do not have a lot of traumas, their aura can even extend up to like 30 to 60 meters wide. There is nothing that actually keeps an aura confined more than a person who is carrying deep stress, traumas within them. So, if you meet someone who has depression, if you meet someone who has anxiety, you don't feel good around them because they're not giving off a good kind of energy. This is because their aura is very contracted. And when the aura is contracted, they actually pull energy from other people. And the more people feel that, energetic pull from their own field, the more they kind of run away from this person. But at the same time, a person who is carrying this quality known as Tejas in him, his aura is very expanded. And when the aura is expanded, people can feel it because it's not drawing in energy from the other people, it's actually radiating energy outward. So, this is to say that attraction actually begins at a very energetic level. Even before you see that person, you feel that person's energy. And this is a skill that women actually carry the strongest because they are more intuitive than a man is. A woman's body is wired to constantly look for safety. And she can pick up on a man's energy and she can understand if she truly feels safe or not. Now, a woman can actually pick up on a man's energy, but sometimes, due to their traumas, they're also ignorant about this whole thing and they also do not listen to their intuition. And sometimes, a woman also ends up with the wrong man as a result of which. But later on, these kind of relationship naturally breaks because the energy is not like syncing with each other. So this is very real. So if you are actually someone who's walking into a room and the heads are turning, people are looking at you, people are feeling drawn towards you, they want to talk to you, this is actually a great sign that you have a great magnetic field around you, which is your tejas. And how does this field get stronger? When a man is actually living as per his soul's mission, as per his soul's purpose, in alignment with his truest essence, he is not pretending, he is authentic, he truly doesn't care about external validation. He doesn't even care if someone likes him or not. And this is a man who is truly detached from external validation. The more detached you are from external validation, the more you start seeking validation from your own self. If you can hype yourself up, if you can believe in yourself, if you can see your strengths, this is where you validate yourself. Anyone else who comes from there on in your field cannot say anything to you that's going to shake you from your very own masculine core. And this is a man whose presence actually is so magnetic, so confident, so attractive that he truly doesn't need to even pretend, perform, or impress anyone because everyone is naturally impressed by these kind of people. And this field is developed and made stronger and stronger when you are following your dreams, when you are happy with your own self, when you are not criticizing yourself, when you are not blaming yourself, when you are not chasing a woman who actually stresses you out so much, and you are living as per your soul's truest path. You're chasing your mission, you're living your purpose every single day. You consume food which have vibrationally high energy in them, that's not processed food. You go to the gym, you take care of your health, you do any kind of workout, whatever it is. And when you do these things, you feel good about yourself. And when you feel good about yourself, your Tejas kind of increases. And to top this off, if you have spiritual practices like meditation, if you actually cut out all the negative distractions in your life, you make this field even stronger and stronger. The more you evolve spiritually, the stronger your field even gets. So this is to say that you don't have to try your level best to be attractive. You don't have to use those cheesy pickup lines. You don't have to cold approach people. You don't have to learn how to flirt with someone else. But if you carry this radiance within you, people will naturally get drawn towards you. People will find you attractive. People will find you magnetic. Women will find you attractive and magnetic. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is a problem with modern day masculinity. Men are told, get six packs, make more money, be dominant, do all those kind of things, get a good car, whatever it is. But the thing with this is, all of this is not inherently wrong, but they are very external. They're very performative. Yes, when you are actually making more money, that gives you confidence, which does make your field stronger. But if you are not still aligned, if you're actually making money from a place of external validation, it still kind of fractures your aura because you're still seeking people's energy, you're still seeking their external validation. So even if some men are extremely good looking and they're making a lot of money as well, right? Women can still sense the emptiness within them. Just because you have the looks and just because you have the money doesn't always mean you're going to get the best woman who is the most compatible with you. Yes, you might get some woman, but do you want to live your life like that? Wouldn't you rather select a woman who has values and who you can have a truly fulfilling relationship with? Because if you just believe that, hey, money can get you any woman, yes, it will get you any woman, but it won't probably get you a high conscious woman as well. And when you're constantly trying to be nice or good, you're actually chasing attention. And whatever you chase runs far away from you. This is just how energy actually works. When you're in that chasing mode, you repel everything from your field. And what truly attracts towards you is your own groundedness, it's your own presence. It's when you have kind of, lit that fire within you with or without anyone else. So let's talk about how Tejas is actually cultivated. You can cultivate that when you are living in true alignment with your life's purpose. Even if you're doing a job which you don't like, it affects your external field because you're truly not happy within. If you want to become an entrepreneur, you take the steps forward towards it. If you want to become an artist, you even go after those dreams. It doesn't matter what kind of dreams it is. It's more important that you are happy. You are actually, feeling satisfied with your own decisions, feeling satisfied with where your life truly is. And in a way, you are not even stuck in the conditions the matrix actually teaches us. You are not slave to the system too. And when you're slave to the system, you get more and more unhappy within. Next thing is you start making decisions based out of integrity and not insecurity. You don't go after people because you're scared to be alone, but you actually make decisions as to, if you want to select someone in your life or not, because you want to add value into your life. You are making those decisions from a place of integrity. You are not scared to say no to anyone who is not meeting you. You're not scared to, even say no to people who don't serve you in your life. And the next quality that actually cultivates your Tejas is that you believe in something higher than your ego. And I have seen this a lot of times. This is only something that men who have that kind of spiritual connection can develop strongly. I'm sorry to say, but if you are an atheist, you're kind of living a very hopeless life. You need to have something that you believe in, which is bigger than yourself, which is bigger than your ego. And it's when you have this faith, when you have this belief system, you kind of become very fearless. You truly believe nothing in the world can stop you because you have someone watching over you. You can call this universe, you can call this God, you can call this divine intelligence, call it whatever that you want. But it is something that is higher than your ego and something you believe in, which actually pushes you forward in your life. The next thing that you do is you practice stillness. You disconnect from the entire world, even if it's, let's say, for 30 minutes or 1 hour in a day, where nobody's noise and nobody's life can actually affect you because you are keeping your mind free of clutter and toxicity. Your mind has to be your temple. Your body is your temple. Your soul is your temple. You cannot be consuming junk all day long by just scrolling on Instagram. Even if you want to use social media, use it to actually gain knowledge, use it for a good purpose where you are consuming things that actually makes you a better person, not some random memes or jokes or even like dark humor things, because all these things actually have an effect on your subconscious mind. The last thing you should be doing is you have to clear your inner wounds, your traumas. Trauma is one thing that actually shrinks your field. And even if you pretend that you don't have traumas, even if you're distracted all day long, you're not thinking about your childhood traumas or, any adult traumas as well, it still stays in your subconscious. It can manifest as anxiety, it can manifest as, constant stress in daily life. I have experienced this personally in my life. I have had a lot of childhood traumas. And when I had those traumas, I could see how people are reacting to me. People are actually treating me. But the more and more I healed myself, I literally saw how people around me actually changed. Like right now, the way they look at me, it's very much different from the way that, someone looked at me probably 10 years ago. And this is not something you should be looking for. This is something that automatically happens when you cultivate that strong field around you. When you clear your subconscious clutter, junk, dirt, which are basically your traumas, you actually bring out the most aligned, authentic version of you. Now, let's talk about why women are actually drawn to men with Tejas. A woman actually feels a man's energy much stronger than a man can actually feel a woman's energy. This is very, very real. So the thing is, she will get a feeling. It's either a feeling of safety, or it's either a feeling of getting repelled from you, or it's either a neutral feeling. It's either three of these feeling where she feels something towards you, or she gets repelled from you, or she's like, okay, I don't know, maybe. And I would also explain one experience that I had where I met a man like about a year ago. I wouldn't say that he is the best looking man, but there was something about his aura, something about his field, which was so magnetic that the moment I actually stepped into it, it was like whoa for me. Like the kind of confidence he also carries within him was extremely strong. Like he has this aura about him, presence about him, which dominates the field even without him even saying a word. And in fact, I actually asked him about this very thing, and asked him like, what exactly do you do? And he was like, he meditates a lot. He has spiritual practices that he follows every day. He actually does not care about other people's attention. Basically, everything that I mentioned in this video early on. That is when I truly understood, okay, it's not about the looks, it's not about the money, it's about the field that man carries around him, which actually draws in attention from other people. And if you have good Tejas, when a woman comes into your field, she feels inspired by you, not because of the things that you say, but because of your presence, because of the clarity that you bring to the table, because of your authenticity, because of your attitude of you truly don't care. You don't need anyone to complete you. You don't want anyone to even fill a void within you because you are truly whole by yourself with or without the presence of someone else. So, if you've ever seen a man who's probably not conventionally good looking or rich but still has the magnetism, now you know why that is. It is because of his stages, it's because of his field, it's because of his inner alignment, his soul's alignment, that he's radiating such a magnetic radiance and aura around him, which actually, draws people in. And these are the people who have stopped chasing the world and they're chasing their purpose. And the purpose that they're chasing that shines from within them and gives them that energy. So I hope that you guys had a lot of insightful knowing from this video itself and you take that forward and start practicing that in your life too. And I'll see you guys in the next one.